Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first part of the Engineering Economic Analysis course. Let me first introduce myself. I am Mohammed Al Abbasi, a professor of construction engineering and management, as well as infrastructure asset management, and I have around 17 years of experience, whether in teaching or conducting scientific researches in different areas related to my main specialization, which is the construction engineering management and infrastructure asset management, as I have mentioned. And I'm really glad and delighted to be offering you this engineering economic analysis course, which is, in a nutshell, is talking about how to make a decision. And more precisely, we are talking about how to make a decision regarding an investment. And more precisely, we are talking about how to make a decision regarding an investment from an economic perspective. For sure, as we're going to see throughout this course, there are other factors to be taken into consideration or other perspectives to be taken into consideration when we make a decision regarding a certain investment, like social factors, like environmental factors, like technical factors. However, in this course, we are dealing only from the perspective of an economic decision, and that's why the course is entitled Engineering Economic Analysis. In fact, the term engineering here only is added to the title of this course simply because most of the examples that we're going to apply are related to engineering projects. However, this does not mean that you have to be an engineering student to understand this course or to take this course. You could be from different background disciplines such as business or economics or financial. At the end of the day, we are talking about different projects, whether they are engineering projects or non-engineering projects, such as business projects or IT projects. No matter what type of project we are talking about, the common thing between these projects is that there are a certain amount of money to be expended as a capital at the beginning, and we are expecting throughout the life cycle of this project there will be money in, money out, or cash in or cash out, revenues and expenses. So this is the baseline and the common thing between any type of project. Actually, this course could have different titles such as project appraisal or project valuation or economic investment decision. So no matter what title of this course is, at the end of the day, as I have mentioned, we are dealing with how to make a decision regarding an investment from an economic perspective. So let us consider there is an investor with a certain amount of money, and this investor, whether he or she needs to invest such amount of money in a certain project. So the question that the investor would probably ask himself or herself is it worthwhile to put this amount of money in this project or not? Will there be an adequate return out of this investment or not? So in a nutshell, this is what the course is mainly talking about. And when we talk about making an investment or a decision regarding an investment, maybe from the first perspective or from the first point of view, we could visualize that we are only dealing with mega projects with multi-million dollars investment. In the fact, no, it's not only that. For sure, this could help us. And I mean, this is what we are talking about. However, when we talk about engineering economic analysis, it's not only on the corporate level. In fact, engineering economic analysis can help us in our personal level. All of us deal with money on daily basis. So sometimes we are faced with situations in which we need to take a decision, an economical decision regarding any issue related to our normal life. Like, for example, we need to buy a car, we need to have a car. So, the first options, well, shall I buy a new car or a used car? Or maybe shall I lease a car instead of buying a car? And even if I'm gonna buy a car, I can be faced with different options. I could buy the car and pay the full amount of this car today, or I could like have a dealership financing agreement between the dealer or even between the bank, and such financing could differ from a bank or financial institution to the other, and all of them has different repayment schedule and different terms and conditions, different interest rates. So engineering economic analysis and the concepts that we're going to apply in this course can help us to make a decision regarding which is the best option for me regarding getting this car from an economic perspective. And this is apart from our other preferences, such as the technicality and the shape of the car, the model of the car. This is something else that we're not dealing with actually in this course. We're dealing only from an economic perspective. Or let us consider that we need to buy a house, and this house will be purchased through a mortgage. So, which mortgage option is the best? Well, if I'm again faced with different financial institutions offering me different type of interest and type of repayment schedules, again, engineering economic analysis can help us to answer which one is the most economical for me. Or let us say that I have my child, and my child, I need to make sure that by the age he or she are gonna enroll in a university, I want to make sure that the tuition fees can be covered during his or her study period. So, how much shall I save today, starting from today, every month or every year? Or how much amount of money shall I set aside in the bank every year or every month in order to make sure to accumulate such amount of money after, let's say, 15 years, depending on the age of your child currently? So, and many other situations when we talk about the personal level situations, again, the concepts that we're going to apply in this course can help us to understand and to take easily such decisions from an economic perspective. In fact, this course, before going deep into what is engineering economic analysis and what are the benefits of doing economic analysis and the steps and the process of it, this course can be considered as a subdivision of the main title of the project management. By the way, even if you don't know project management, it's not a prerequisite for this course. However, in project management, you should know that there are different topics such as the time management or the cost management or the quality management, communication management, risk management, and many, many different topics when we talk about project management. One of the topics that are essential in order to start up any project or before even starting up any project is to understand how to do an economic analysis, how to say that this project is worthwhile and it's going to be profitable or not. So, since this is considered as a part of the project management, and usually whenever I give any course related to project management, I always like to introduce my students with the different stages of the project life cycle. And this is what we're going to start with in our next lecture. I hope all of you will enjoy this course and will gain benefit out of it, and see you in the next lecture.